Rogue planets. Just the name alone sounds unsettling. These mysterious worlds drift aimlessly through space, unbound to any star, moving in complete darkness. Unlike planets in our solar system that orbit the sun in predictable paths, rogue planets are wild, unpredictable, and potentially dangerous. But what would actually happen if one of these rogue planets collided with Earth? Is this just a sci-fi nightmare, or could it really happen? Let's dive into this terrifying scenario and break it all down. First, let's talk about what a rogue planet actually is. Scientists believe rogue planets are planets that were once part of a solar system, but got ejected due to gravitational disturbances, maybe a close encounter with a larger planet, or a passing star knocked them loose. Without a star to keep them in orbit, these planets are left to drift endlessly through the cosmos. Some are smaller, like rocky Earth-sized planets, while others are gas giants, even bigger than Jupiter. The scary part? They're nearly invisible. Since they don't orbit a star, they don't reflect much light, making them incredibly difficult to detect. Now, could one of these rogue planets actually collide with Earth? The short answer: it's extremely unlikely, but not impossible. Space is massive, and Earth's orbit is a tiny target in the grand scale of the universe. But with potentially billions of rogue planets floating through the galaxy, the idea that one could eventually cross paths with our planet is still a possibility, no matter how small. So let's say, hypothetically, that a rogue planet is headed straight for us. How much time would we have to react? That depends on how fast it's moving and how soon we detect it. Since rogue planets don't emit their own light, they're nearly invisible until they get close. If a planet the size of Earth or larger were on a collision course with us, we might not even see it until it was only a few years or even months away. That wouldn't give humanity much time to prepare. Before impact, we'd start seeing some major warning signs. The gravitational pull of a rogue planet approaching Earth would start disrupting our own orbit. We might experience shifts in the tides, extreme weather changes, and even a slight alteration in the length of our days. If the rogue planet had its own moons, they could create additional gravitational disturbances, possibly affecting the orbits of other planets in our solar system as well. As it got closer, the night sky would change. What looked like just another star at first would grow into a massive looming object, bigger and bigger with each passing night. And then the real nightmare begins. Next, we'll dive into what happens the moment of impact, the sheer force of the collision, the explosion it would create, and the immediate destruction it would bring. The devastation would be unlike anything Earth has ever seen. The moment of impact would be unlike anything Earth has ever experienced.